Last night you posted a picture with Steph where you said, giving my brother his flowers. Why do you feel like it's important to celebrate Steph Curry now in these moments?
I think, we live in a day and age of, where everything in social media, today you're the greatest, tomorrow, your team is in 10th place and you're not as great as they said you were yesterday, I firmly believe, I've said it over the years, where you'll see a build up to a game or a build up to a season or a build up to a playoff series or a playoff run, someone will say, Steph Curry's legacy is on the line, due to this run or, like I said not too long ago, I saw something last year. I was like, man, this game is so important. LeBron James' legacy rides on this game. And it's like, that has to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You put this whole body of work together and people will try to build it up as if one game can tarnish an entire body of work. In LeBron's case, what is it, 18 years? In Steph's case, I think it's 12 or 13 years. And just understanding that, and kind of, knowing what those narratives are. And I think it's very important to take moments and appreciate, and celebrate what has happened. And for him, the past, as we talked about, to pass Will Chamberlain in anything, bless you, Kara. To pass Will Chamberlain in anything is incredible, through, I was telling them yesterday, like I remember like it was yesterday, my rookie year, and Steph coming back in town when he was coming off ankle surgery. And like the whole front office, ownership, like everybody was like lined up on the sideline watching his workout because he was just coming off ankle surgery, and they were discussing the extension. And like they were watching his workout, it reminded me of a pre-draft workout. And, I remember those days, and like where he's come, where he is today and all that he's gone through to get there, and so, to just share that moment with him, and let him know, like, nah, bro, you are appreciated. Like, you are, like, you're going to be celebrated. As long as I'm around, you're going to be celebrated. I can't speak for, other people, but I know as long as I'm around, he'll be celebrated. And everybody around him that's going to be around when I'm around going to celebrate him too, because he's earned that, So that was a great moment, to just share that bottle of wine, And Joe is incredible, by the way. That was a very expensive bottle of wine, but Joe, Joe let us get that one on a team bill. So we appreciate Joe for that. Not every day is somebody approving a bottle of Tache. So shout out to Joe, man. We definitely appreciated that. But, it was obviously for a great reason. I think I saw something where Reggie Miller said he's Mr. Warrior. Like, that is no better statement or no better description than that.
Did you just shoot Joe a text and say, hey, I'm buying this, or how'd that
I definitely did. I said, Joe, we had dinner. We're going to get this bottle of wine. If it's a problem, I can pay for it. But he was all for it. And, like I said, that's appreciated. Because,
are you comfortable sharing the price tag on that bottle of wine?
It's you can
Google it.
Yeah. It was a good bottle. It's a great bottle of wine. A lot of people will say, some people will say, that's one of the best in the world. I mean, I can, agree with that. It's a great bottle of wine, but it's also for a great player, great person, a great steward of this game, a great face of this franchise. It's for a great reason. But, I love wine, so I'll drink a bottle of Tache in there. but it's expensive. I can't go that route too much.
Was it one of the 4-figure bottles?
Yeah, it was expensive.
Draymond, Mark Haynes, you mentioned about, how you remember your rookie year and the early years with Steph. I wanted to ask you about, your relationship. Obviously, you have a good relationship with Steph and Clay. Were they guys, or did all three of you guys click up immediately, or was maybe one or the other kind of somebody you might have didn't like a little at first and you just grew into a great relationship?
If you don't like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson when you first meet them, something wrong with you. Those two guys aren't going to give you anything not to like about them, other than if you're playing against them and, they do what they do to people, then on the court, then you can take that personal. But, yeah, if you meet Steph and Klay and you can't hit it off with Steph and Klay, you should search deep within and figure out what you got going on personally that's stopping you from being able to connect with someone that's that easy to connect with. That is that likable. You gotta do some inner soul searching on your own.